Yo, what is going on, guys? Curry here, and I'm bringing you guys a Bujin deck profile. Now, I was telling a lot of you guys that were following me on my stream and everything that I do have a Bujin deck in real life. It's not finished yet. I still need a couple of cards, but I somewhat have a deck. And once I have all the cards, this deck will run so smoothly, I guarantee you. But other than that, let's get right into the deck. Now, keep in mind, this is only a beta build, so don't bash me down in the comment section below, okay? So, we're gonna get started with the monsters. Okay. So, first and foremost, the main guy of the deck, you have to have 3 Yamato. 3 Yamato is a must. And basically, he allows you to search for a Bujin monster, and then you could just dump it to the graveyard. You know, choose one Bujin card from your deck, add it to your hand, and then you have to dump another card, and usually that's another Bujin from your hand. So basically, yeah, that's. We have 2 Mikazuchi. This card is really good. When a Bujin, I believe it's when a Bujin creature is destroyed, you get to special summon this card from your hand. And when you discard a Bujin card, like a Bujin monster card, you basically have access to your Bujin carnations and your Bujin spell traps, whichever one. But basically, really, really great card to have in a Bujin deck. Absolute must. 2 Turtle. I don't want people targeting my Bujin Beast Warriors. I cherish them too much. So, when a Bujin monster is targeted, basically, you can banish this card to negate that effect. And this card works really well. Really well. So, 2 Centipede. For that option of destroying back row, absolute must, because a lot of people run so much back row, it's crazy, very crazy. So absolute must, that one. I run 2 Crane. Now a lot of people will say you should run 3 Crane, but I only run 2 Crane because I have that sinew option, and I'll show you what I mean. So basically, Crane doubles the attack points of a Bujin Beast Warrior type monster, and they never expect this card in my hand on the first turn, which is what I find funny. This card seems to come to my hand from time to time on the first turn, so it's really good. I hate getting that card in the middle of the duel though, because then my opponent plays differently and it's weird, and yeah, so Crane is a must in a deck. I have the 1 hair. I actually need another hair, so that way when people want to destroy my Bujin monsters, I can just banish this and it'll save it. I use this a lot on Susanoo because a lot of people cannot stand Susanoo. They want to get rid of him very fast. So yeah, that's hair. And now Sinew. Okay, so this is actually one of the new Bujin cards that I'm working with. Still haven't got used to how it works, but basically when you banish this card, 1 Bujin type monster on your field gains the attack of Beast Warrior type Bujin, by the way, gains the attack of the opponent's monster, and then the damage inflicted is cut in half. So that's a pretty good card. I really like this card. Catches a lot of people off guard sometimes. Now working with 2 Honest, because Honest in any light deck is a must. Absolute must. Honest is too good. Just enough said. I have the 2 Bujin Harumi options. Now Harumi, basically, if say that Yamato or Mikazuchi goes to the graveyard, I special summon this guy, because really you don't want to banish any other important Bujin cards that you have in your graveyard that will make it to where you lose out on a turn and you could have gone for something big. So that's what I use Harumi for. Harumi's good. And I have 2 Bujin Quilin. Now, Quilin is the monster that gets you over those tough to beat beaters. Absolute must for a Bujin deck. I would run this card at 3, but I don't know, I might have a crazy thing over that, so I'll let you guys know. But other than that, yeah, 2 Quilin for now. And then finally we have the 1 Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Bear. And this card basically gives you easier access to your fire formations. And yeah, really good card. Really good card. And that's going to do it for the monsters. That's 21 monsters. I might shorten it down to 17 monsters. Because, I don't know, I feel comfortable running 17 monsters. That's just how it is with me. So, we're going to get right into the spell cards. And, of course, I would run 3 Mystical Space Typhoons. Back row, back row, back row. It must go. Can't explain that enough. Back row, hate. 3 Fire Formation Tinky. Got to have 3 Fire Formation Tinky to have a successful Bujin deck. Even if it's the beta build, you have to have 3. Absolute must. Now I have the 2 Bujin Carnations with Mikazuchi in my deck. These cards are an absolute must to get through. These cards are clutch. Love these cards so much. Bujin Carnation, I don't know, it's just one of my favorite Bujin cards in the deck, man. I love it. So we have 1 Dark Hole, obvious reasons. 1 Foolish Berry, obvious reasons. Book of Moon, obvious reasons. Lightning Vortex. Okay, really great card. Now, in a Bujin deck, this card is most useful because say that you have a Yamato, a Turtle, and some other Bujin cards in your hand, right? You would use Lightning Vortex, and this is just in the case that you opt for second. Use Lightning Vortex, discard a Bujin card, and bam. So not only did you destroy your opponent's monsters, but you literally have an advantage now. So yeah, pretty great card. So now we're going to go into the traps. I run 2 traps done for this deck. I can't tell you how in fear I am with someone bottomless is a Yamato. I absolutely hate that. I do not like that. Trap stun for the win. Oh man, my trap stun did a twist right there. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was cool. But yeah, Bujin Regalia the Sword. I only run 1 of these cards because Regalia the Sword is really an amazing Bujin trap. I don't see any other Bujin deck not running this. Like, I love this card. It's really good. And by the way, in the case likely event you're asking what this card does, basically if I have a banished Bujin monster, I could bring it back into the graveyard for easy access to use it again, or I can add said Bujin card to my hand. So I have those options. Pretty good card. 1 ofs, Torrential Tribute, must. Bottomless Trap Hole, Solemn Warning. This card is just, everybody hates this card. Pay 2,000 life points to negate the summoning of a monster, especially when they activate a spell or a trap or something like that. Pretty great card. Everyone hates this card. And then 1 Compulse, the bounce card of the year. So now we're gonna go into my extra deck. I only have about 6 cards, 7 in my extra deck. I don't really know, but we have the 2 Bujinte Susanoo. Such an amazing card. Love this card so much. Basically, I could either dump a Bujin card or add to my hand. Most of the time when I'm short a Yamato or Mikazuchi at the time or whatever, I use this card to search them, add them to my hand, or if I'm in complete control of the duel, I usually just dump more Bujins. So yeah, that's pretty good. And my air conditioner just turned on. Bujinte Tsuki Yomi. Really great card. Recommend this for a bunch of you peeps. And this thing works the hand like magic, let me tell you. No, I don't know. it probably doesn't. But I have that option too, so Tsukiyomi, really good card. Bujinte Kazutsuchi, man. This card is OP as fuck. Love this card. When I summon it, 5 cards from the top of my deck go, and any Bujin cards among them, I gain 100 points. I just love this card. Absolute must. And if a Bujin monster happens to be destroyed, you can detach an Xyz material instead, so that Bujin monster's saved. So kind of like a Tomb Kingdom, I guess you could say. Constellar Omega. This card's a really great card. Gets over those annoying spells and traps. And even if people lock it down, like, this card can still work. Just be wary of skill, okay? That's all I ask. Number 39, Utopia with the Rising Sun Slash. Gotta have Utopia. And then finally, 2, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Tiger King. The King, ladies and gentlemen, he's here. This guy, I love this guy. He can negate effects, and he can bring a fire formation spell or trap directly from your deck to the field, so pretty good card. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this deck. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, it's still a beta build, so it's not finished, but it's alright. So thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this deck list, then leave a like. Comment down below on what you would do to the deck, because it'll help me out a bunch. So yeah, please leave a like on the video. It really helps me out, and helps me get my content across YouTube. And that's gonna do it, guys. Please like, subscribe, and peace.